I mean, if somebody asks me, I will tell them I'm an installation artist, and I respond to the space, to the architecture, how it feels, or to the history of the place. And that's what I did with UT Austin and Landmarks, figuring out who the audience is for this building, science students, etc. How do you speak to all these disciplines? I took that as my inspiration. I used fossils and scientific research to come up with ideas. I figured, I need to go back in time, because that's when it all kind of began. Originally, there were single-cell organisms, and then how did they become us? Bacteria merges with the single-cell organisms and gives these organisms more capabilities, and before you know it, here we are. And I like to say that those organisms are actually our grandmothers. Eon is definitely a speculative fiction. You know, I pretty much made it up, but really that's what everybody does, because there's no way to have a camera back, 450 million years ago. So I use software that simulates nature, and it simulates dynamic motion. So I will model the tree-like plants, and I put them in an environment, basically, that has gravity, turbulence, and wind. It's responding to these forces. In a way, it's very random. I don't know exactly what it's going to do. It's like splattering paint and then deciding, oh yeah, that looks good. Well, when I started school, I was studying graphic design, and I kept taking art classes, even though I was supposed to take my graphic design classes, so I wasn't going to graduate. That sort of helped me drop out, actually, because, there's no way I was going to take all those classes. I wanted to, focus in on what it would take to work with computers. Everything was new, and everything was exciting, and everything was possible. People could, create things that we've never thought of before, and that's still true. My joy about making art is when I know I've got the answer for the piece, and then it's very exciting to make the piece. Once I make it and I know it's just right, it's just this sort of endorphin feeling you get. Yeah, that's what I live for, is that joy, for sure. So I keep making art.